Hey, how's it, guys? Welcome to the channel. For this installment, I'm going to be talking mostly about our sun. And that's why I've put these comparison pictures in the video, just to show you how much the sun has moved since the winter solstice on the 20th of June 2020. Before I carry on, I would like to say a very big thank you to the EIE network who have subscribed to my channel. And they are quite a chatty group. If you haven't subscribed to them, please check them out. They have a lot of live streams and their topics vary significantly, actually, like anti-vaxxers and people who talk smack about autistic children and flat earthers. So they cover a variety of topics. If you haven't checked them out, please check them out. They are awesome. And they include people like Dead Kennedy in Space, Jut Monk, the Drunk Monkey, and Conspiracy Cats. They love Conspiracy Cats. And frankly, so do I. So check them out if you have a moment to spare. Now back to our sun. So first, I would just like to give you some dimensions of our sun. Our sun is 1,392,000 kilometers across. That is the diameter of our sun, and it equates to about 109 times the diameter of Earth, which is around 40,000 kilometers. Where the Earth's gravitational attraction is 9.8 meters per second squared, our sun's gravitational attraction is 274 meters per second squared. And that equates to about 29 point something times that of Earth. Where the Earth's velocity is 30 kilometers per second. That's how far it's traveling in its orbit around the sun. Our sun's velocity is 828,000 kilometers per hour, or 230 kilometers per second. Now, our sun is orbiting our galaxy, the Milky Way, and it takes 230 million years for our sun to do one orbit around the galaxy. And well, the reason we don't see it or feel it is because our sun takes the whole entire solar system with it. And that's where the relativity comes in also. Now, our sun is 4.6 billion years old, together with the solar system, and we have orbited our galaxy just over 20 times. We are in our 21st orbit around the galaxy. Now that I've given you the scientifically calculated facts about our sun, I would like to just interject here with my own opinion on this matter, which bugs me deeply. Whether one believes in God or not, I strongly reject the claim that without God we cannot acquire knowledge. And I strongly reject the claim that these types of things are intuitive. It is not. After listening to flat earthers say do your own research, and I have done the observational research and have come to realizations by myself, I reject the claim that without God we cannot acquire knowledge. If there was a God imparting this knowledge upon us, none of us would get confused by just looking at how far the horizon is, or the fact that we see the sun moving across our celestial skies. We would know that it's actually the Earth in rotation in its orbit around the sun. And we would know that that rotation is the thing that is propelling the Earth in its orbit around the sun. And we'd intuitively know that the stars we see in our skies, like Polaris, is 1 degree off center. And although we see Crux as a group of 4 stars, those stars vary in distances, but because they look like they are close together, then we just group them together and call them Crux, you see. So these things would come to us, or we would know them without knowing how we know them, but we don't. We have to physically go out and find this stuff out for ourselves, or trust the scientists who spend their lives doing it. It's not a God that is imparting this information onto us. We have discovered these things for ourselves. You know, just the sun rising and setting already debunks the stationary Earth idea. And I have drawn us a diagram of exactly the observations of sunrise and sunsets for the winter solstice and the summer solstice, and I've drawn the lines in between for the 7th to the 11th of October. Now, it is not exactly precise. Firstly, because the Earth is at a tilt. Secondly, because the Earth is in an orbit around the sun. So the sunrise and sunset shifts every day by just under half a degree. So the sun only has a scope of about 52.5 degrees on each horizon that it shifts between. So I would say from about 116.11 degrees east-southeast to about 63.92 degrees east-northeast. You see, that's the scope of sunrise. And if the sun were orbiting the Earth, I think we wouldn't have that scope of that limitation of where the sun rises and sets. The final point about the sun I would like to bring up is that no fluff has ever proposed what stops the sun at the summer and winter solstice points and makes it bounce back and forth between those 2 points. So guys, I'll leave it there, to be continued. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.